Just about 2 weeks away from former President Jimmy Carter's 99th birthday. And today, the Carter Center is launching a special tribute ahead of the big day to honor the longest living president's life and his legacy.
The president and Mrs. Carter spent a lifetime fighting for human rights across the globe, founding their namesake center together after he left office in 1982. Their grandson is now the chairman of the Carter Center Board of Trustees, and Jason Carter joins us now for an exclusive interview from outside the center in Atlanta. Thank you so much for being with us.
It's good to see you, man.
Likewise. Thank you for having me.
So, I mean, oh my gosh, 99 years old. We have to ask first, just how is your grandfather doing?
You know, I mean, number one, as you know, he's been in hospice now for over 6 months. And so we didn't know and we didn't believe at the time that we were going to get to this 99th birthday. But they're doing remarkably well. You know, they are coming to the end, of course, at this time in their lives, but they are at peace. They are together. They're at home. They're in love. And you don't get much more than that. And they don't expect more. So they've had an incredible life. And I saw them last weekend, and it was a wonderful thing to see.
We're happy to hear that. Can you talk about the Carter Center and how it reflects your grandparents' life and legacy and their vision?
Sure. I mean, I've been so lucky that for the last 25 years, I've gotten to work with them at the Carter Center. And the Carter Center really is their life's work. And it's a work of peace building around the world. It's an effort with respect to mental health that my grandmother has championed for 50 years now. And it's other sorts of public health. We'll have eradicated the second human disease ever eradicated from the face of the earth, which is guinea worm disease, in a program that we started in the 1980s with millions of people per year that had this disease across the poorest parts of the world. And this year there will be, I think, less than 10 humans that have the disease, which is just an incredible accomplishment. And it really is their belief, and it's grounded on their belief, that human rights apply to everyone, and that in the poorest places in the world, in the tiniest villages in the world, people have the power to change their own lives. And it has been a true blessing for them. And when they look back on their lives, I think they see that as truly their life's work.
It makes so much sense that you guys want to do a big bash for your grandfather's birthday, 99 years old, especially through the Carter Center. You say there's actually a way for everyone to celebrate with you guys his birthday. Tell us about this.
So thank you so much. So I've lived my whole life with getting text messages from people saying, you know, dude, your grandfather's on stage with Willie Nelson, or I'm on this airplane flight and he just shook everybody's hand. And I think what we want is he's touched so many lives in the profound ways that I described before, with democracy and human rights and peace. But he's also touched so many lives in really simple ways, saying hello on the airplane, as I said. So what we want is to let everybody who's had an experience, or everyone who's had a tribute, to be able to give one. And so what we would love is for people to go to cartercenter.org and sign up and give either a tribute or a photo, or put it on social media at #JimmyCarter99. And then we are going to collect all those as a gift to my grandparents for that birthday.
And Jason, the last time that I got a chance to talk to you, you had a baby face, you were running for governor. Now you have this grown man beard here. But when you were a kid, you got a chance to hang out and spend some time with your grandfather when he was president. Any favorite memories at the White House?
I mean, my favorite memories at the White House were snowman building contests. I mean, you know, like I told you last time, growing up as Jimmy Carter's grandson, it's funny because in some ways he's like everybody else. You know, we did a lot of fishing together. You know, we went to a bunch of baseball games, and then every once in a while you'd realize, yes, he was president of the United States and something strange has happened that it doesn't happen to normal grandparents. But no, it's been remarkable. And those experiences that I've had with him, the amazing thing about his long life is that he's gotten to do that same thing with my kids, you know, who are now 16 and, you know, in high school. And, you know, they've been going fishing with him. They'll remember baseball games with him. And it's a true blessing for all of us to have had this much time with him.
In his 99 years, he's accomplished so much. What do you think your grandfather's legacy is going to be?
I think his time in the private sector and the work that he did at the Carter Center, really spending his life among the most marginalized and poorest people in the world, and believing in their power to change their own lives and in the power of human rights for them and democracy for them, will be the biggest part of his legacy. That's at least the way I'll remember him. That and the baseball and the fishing.
And the love for your grandmother.
Oh, you know it, yes. All right, Jason, thank you.
Oh my gosh,
and
yes.
Good to see you, man, as well. The best of luck to you.
Thank you. I appreciate the beard compliment.
Of course.
Well, hey. Hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.